So hi there! I've created this gorgeous top pattern in 2017 and there were hundreds of, not thousands of finished tops by crocheters from all around the world who made it in every possible color for themselves and the customers. But now we have a new generation of crocheters who need videos. So one dad asked me to create video with these motifs for his teenage girl because it will improve her mental health. So of course you can try out to crochet all these motifs before you purchase the assembly layout. So in this video I'll show you how to make this round motif and this small element, and you can create such a top, such a poncho, such a skirt. This is actually poncho skirt. You can wear it like this. It's a versatile pattern and there are a few differences that I will explain you during this video. So let's start. We start with one loop and we work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. We join it into the ring, and now we will work 12 single crochet stitches. Now I'm using American crochet terms for all my patterns, and some of them were translated to British crochet terms. It's very easy, but you need to ask me. So you just place this 12 single crochet stitches, and here I have already made 12 crochet stitches, and when you come to the end you find your first stitch and you work slip stitch into this last first stitch. Here is the slip stitch, and for your next round I'll show it with a different color. Here just I'll attach new color and we work 1, 2, 3, 4. We work 4 chains. Here you see these 4 chains worked with the different colors. I don't if I would keep these motifs like this, I would fix it. I will make a knot and fix it here with a knot, but I'm not doing it because I will undo this everything. So I'll just show you the stitches without fixing the yarn. In the beginning these 4 chains will count as 1 double crochet and 1 chain, and we work 1 double crochet and 1 chain in our next stitch, and then again 1 double crochet and 1 chain in the next stitch, and so you do it 12 times into every stitch. Here I have already done it for you because I don't my notebook is a bit slow, so I cannot process videos, so I try to I do all videos in one move without editing them. So here it is the 12th double crochet, and why it's 12? Because these 3 chains in the beginning of the row, they count as 1 double crochet, and here we work slip stitch, and to start our next row we will work slip stitch into next chain like this. Now we work next round here, and there is a little difference in this round in the top and in this poncho. So at first I will show you how to make, let me show you how to make stitches. I just opened the PDF with the pattern. So we start with 2 chains, and here these chains, they won't count as one double crochet stitch. It's just a chain that is needed to come up to next round. And I forgot to tell you, if you need a different speed, if you're comfortable with a slower speed, go to the settings in this video. They should be below. If you are watching it in your computer or tab, there should be somewhere here below. And on your mobile, it should be somewhere up, just the settings, and there you can regulate the speed of this video. So here we work 1/2 double crochet, here 1/2 double crochet into the same chain where you started. Now 2 chains. So if you work this top, this beautiful top, you will work one double crochet and another double crochet in this, around the top of 1/2 double crochet. Let me show you once again. So 1/2 double crochet, 2 chains, and you work double crochet around the top of this 1/2 double crochet stitch. Okay, and again 1/2 double crochet and this 2 chains, and this 2 double crochet around the post, around the top, this post stitch, just like this. Okay, you insert your hook, not into the top, not into anything, you just work around. So it will be like post double crochet stitches. Okay, 2 post double crochet stitches like this. See, I always work around here, and then 1/2 double crochet. Now if you want to make this poncho, there is a little trick that needs less yarn. So instead of these 2 double crochet stitches, you will work puff stitch around this post of 1/2 double crochet. And for post stitch, you insert your hook again here. So you work around the stitch, yarn over, and again yarn over. And here you see a few loops. You can count how many loops, and then yarn over, and you finish your puff stitch, and that's it. And this needs less yarn, because sometimes actually I had not much yarn here in this poncho, and I thought this will give me this exact trick to finish the poncho with my available yarn, and this trick worked. But if you have more yarn, you might want to have this puff stitches more protruding, and this is how you do it. You work 2 chains, and then 1, you will work this loop once, and again twice, and again 3 times. You see, now this puff stitch is more substantial comparing to this one. And then you repeat this 1/2 double crochet and this puff stitch, 2 chains, and this puff stitch here. Oops, see, I had not much yarn. Anyway, here I have already finished this this motif with puff stitches. Let me let's work next round. Yeah, I have scrolled to my next round. I will show you the finish. You finish with slip stitch in top of this here, top of this stitch. You might think that this is the second, you can work into this second chain in the beginning of row, or you can find this half double crochet and work slip stitch into the top of it like this. And that's actually the only difference between these two, between these garments. It's only this row where puff stitches replace two double crochet stitches. For next round we work slip stitch in next chain, because we want to start there. And now we work 3 chain spaces or 3 chain arcs. 1 single crochet into the top of this 2 chains, then 1 2 3 here, 1 single crochet, 1 2 3, and again here 1 single crochet. So you work single crochet, you work 3 chains and single crochet stitches in every, 1 2 3, in every 2 chains. And whatever you have here, puff stitch or 2 double crochet stitches, they are skipped. So you work it all the way. It's a simple row, and let's finish it. It's the simplest row. And as I told you, if you need it slower, you can check how to make it slower. You can even turn off the sound and turn on the subtitles, because when it's too slow I might speak a little bit funny. Now for next round we need to place 50 double crochet stitches here. We need to place 50 double crochet stitches all around, because we need to distribute next round around 15 stitches. And how we do it? We just know that we have 12 3 chain spaces, 3 chain arcs, and we have 1 single crochet, and we will work 3 double crochet stitches in these 3 chains and 1 double crochet in this single crochet. And if you calculate, if you multiply, it will be 4 stitches times 12, it will be 48 double crochet stitches, and it's not enough. We need to increase 2 double crochet stitches, because to have these 50 stitches we have to make an increase, and I suggest to make an increase somewhere in the beginning of the round and somewhere in the end of the round. So for example, you work 3 chains, this counts as 1 double crochet, and now we work here 1 double crochet into single crochet, and this is an increase of 2 chains. And now we work 1 2 3 in these 3 chains, and the next one we work 1 double crochet here and 1 2 3. So you understood why we did here 1 double crochet in single crochet and 3 double crochet in 3 chains, and here we did an increase because we want to increase in 2 different places. For example, here I have already finished this round in this motif. Here I have increased 2 double crochet stitches here, 3 chains and double crochet, and here I have increased, here you see I did 2 double crochet into 1 single crochet. This is the second increase. Otherwise everything is 3 double crochet stitches, 1 double crochet, 3 double crochet and single crochet, and you finish here. This is your last slip stitch here. Let's show you. You finish with slip stitch into this third here, into the third chain in the beginning of the row. And since I have no yarn here, I will attach another color. So don't pay attention to what I'm doing because I'm not fixing it here. I'm just attaching it. We work 3 chains in the beginning of the round, and here we will distribute 20 pairs of double crochet stitches. So in the beginning we work 1 double crochet in each stitch. So in each of 2 stitches, here is the first double crochet, 3 chains, and here's the second double crochet, 1 chain. We skip this next one and we work 2 double crochet stitches in our next stitch, and again 1 chain, skip 1 stitch, work 2 double crochet stitches in each of, so 1 double crochet in each of next 2 stitches, and here again, and you work and increase 2 double crochet stitches in 1 stitch and 1 here, 1 chain, and here let me check exactly. Here I have already worked here this round with this another yarn. As you see, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and they are worked each in 1 different stitch. 3 chains count as double crochet in the beginning of the row, then skip 1 stitch, work 2 double crochet in 1 stitch, here 1 chain, here 1 chain, skip 1 stitch, double crochet in each of next 2 stitches, and so on. And here you come, you work last chain and slip stitch and this 3rd chain in the beginning of the row. Now for next round I suggest to start here in 1 chain. You can work slip stitch to this chain, it will be more slip stitches, or you can just work slip stitch right into chain just made. Of course I could write for you, turn, work slip stitch into chain just made, then turn and again and work in the direction you worked before, but this will be just more text. It will be not for many crocheters it will be confusing, so I just wrote work slip stitch into the nearest chain. From here we start with 2 chains. Now we work 1 double crochet in space or in gap between these 2 stitches. Now why I say gap and not a space? Actually what I don't like in many English speaking patterns, that they say this is the space. And you see that there are chains. So they call a space any place with chains. And here we have no chains. So it can be confusing for newbies that what kind of space? There is no space, right? So we do not see space because these stitches, they are worked next to each other. There is no space. So I call them gap to avoid confusion. So what do we do now? We work these picots, a group of 3 picots. For working 1 picot, we chain 3 and work slip stitch in top of this stitch just made, like this. Okay, now we work another picot. 1, 2, 3, and where do we place our picot? Here, exactly through these all stitches. And now we work another picot. 1, 2, 3. And where do we finish our picot? And again we find all these stitches here and we work picot. You might see it's a little bit difficult, but actually no. In next such repeat I will show you another way of doing picot, and you can decide for yourself what you're going to work. So we work 2 chains. Here we work 1 single crochet here, and now again 2 single crochet, 2 chains. Sometimes I might you know, we are people, we are not ChatGPT, we are not some Martians, we are people, so we make mistakes, and sometimes when you talk a lot you can call the stitches differently, so you always consult your PDF. So here we work again 1 double crochet here in this gap. Here is double crochet. Now I will show you a little bit different method of working picots. Maybe it's simple. Some people, they always work picot into this. As I showed you, I work here in top of the stitches because I want them to sit like this properly, beautiful. But some people, they want it simpler, they just work through the chain. So let's see, maybe you like this method, easier. So this is the picot, and then another picot, 1, 2, 3, and then there is another picot, and now you see we have, it's not a beautiful, not very beautiful if you work it through chains, right? I don't like it, but maybe you like it. So maybe you like it, and here they just return here, they just return into this stitch and they make this kind of picot. It's a bit wobbly. This one is more stable, this one is wobbly, but it's easier to make. So let's work 2 chains, and then here we work in 1 chain, next stitch. And so you work all the way, you work these stitches all the way, and in the end of the row you will here work 1 double crochet, all these 3 picots and 2 chains, and you will come to the place you started, and here you work slip stitch, and then you will cut and fasten off. So I'll show you this picots, how I work them and how I love working them, even though it needs a bit of more patience, but I think it's more beautiful. You are creator, so you can decide what you love. There is no practice, no specific practice. So you see, we just work here, we pick up all these loops, and here you pick up it, and here you go. This is this stable picot. As you see, this stable picot, it's a bit shorter. This one is a bit longer, so if you do want to make this top for larger sizes, maybe you want to make this larger picot, maybe. There is also another trick of how to make these motifs larger. Let me show you. As you see, I have worked 1, 2, 3. I have worked 3 chain picots. You can work 5 chain picots. So let's see how they look like. Okay, so these are 5 chains, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because if you want to make this top for a size larger than given in the PDF, it will be a nice way of making all these motifs larger. I apologize that sometimes I need to press the stitches here, and you might not see what I'm doing, but it's just impossible to work this picot without pressing with your fingers on it. So you see, this one is a bit larger, but if you opt for 5 chain picot, it's an optional picot only if you want it to make larger. So if you opt for this picot, then everywhere in your top you will need to work this 5 chain picots. Let's pretend you want to connect your motifs. I'm scrolling to a diagram here. Yes, I suggest to work this large motif first, connect them to all other motifs, and then work these small elements. Of course, if you work a top, I have included an option of how to make all these motifs without breaking the yarn in one piece. It's available in the white top only, because this white top, it has square motifs, it has round motifs, small animals, small animals, there is a cat running around, so small elements, and there I have shown how I have worked the top without breaking the yarn. Some people say why I have included 2 kind of instructions for breaking the yarn and not for breaking the yarn, because you know, many people, they think that everything is easy and they shouldn't pay attention. They just like they write a prompt in a chat GPT and there is an answer, so they purchase a pattern and there is an answer. They don't need to learn anything, they don't need to do anything, they will be just ready. I have provided instructions for people who are used to normal method, join as you go method, and instructions for people who want to experiment and they want to learn how to create every motif garment without breaking the yarn. So basically for 2 types of people. And you can check out in my shop and see how it works. Now, if you want to join, in your diagram you will see these motifs, they are joined, these 3 big motifs, they are joined in 3 places. So I just take this motif. I find here, what do I want to connect? Well, let's connect here. I want to connect my next 3 motifs to these 3. How do I do it? We will work 1 chain. We find this motif we want to connect, and you see it in the assembly layout what you connect. You insert your hook into the middle picot of this 3 like this, yarn over, pull through. This is the slip stitch. Okay, and this slip stitch is just as 1 chain. Here we worked 3 chain picots, and instead of 1 chain in the middle, we work slip stitch. Now we want to finish this picot. Here we finish this picot. Here we finish this picot. Now we want to make 1, 2, 3. And we finish this picot the usual way. Now we continue this row. 1, 2, and we want to make another picot, another connection with picot. 1, 2, 3. This is our first picot. 1 chain. Here we find another motif, another picot we want to connect, all per assembly layout, everything per assembly layout, because you know I can't say, okay, take this 20th motif and connect its 17th picot. So I just tell you that every of these motifs is connected per layout. I know there are people who think everything should be free, but look, a friend of mine who's living in Florida, she says that she pays $89,000 for the university for her daughter, and I don't think this peanuts for a pattern is too much. So forgive me, but some things are paid in this country. So here we want to connect this third motif. Oops, see, this is the split yarn. All details about the yarn I have explained in PDF in all sizes. Here slip stitch to finish the picot. See, I have to keep my finger here because, but what I'm doing is just 3 chains and picot and slip stitch through the top here, through this top. And you see, this is the beautiful connection between these motifs. So you work all 20 petals and you connect these middle picots in every petal per your assembly layout.